is 2260. The place, Babylon 5.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Andrew and today I'm checking out some more Babylon 5. I'm going to be checking out Season 3, Episode 5. So I hope you guys are all having a good day. And let's just get straight into the video.
Here, right up back there, it's itchy. I think I need a silk lining.
Back.
The skin, feel this material. It's like a winter coat.
I don't want to feel it. Leave me alone, okay?
The dude needs a new suit.
I look like I'm wearing a circus tent. Any minute now, a little teeny car with 16 clowns and it's gonna come flying out of my butt.
Garibaldi's Fashion Express, go.
Seminar, I never heard of that one before.
It's nothing important. You know how the bureaucracy is always changing everything.
It must be the secret meeting.
Sorry, got here as fast as I could.
It's all right.
Yep, secret meeting.
The growing war against the shadows. There may be some allies we haven't approached yet.
Oh yeah, they're definitely going to need some more allies.
To the last war, 1,000 years ago, we believe the first ones went away forever.
1,000 years ago, eh? Not really that long ago.
But the Vorlons remained. So it is possible that some of the others may still be around.
Well, if this is true, then why haven't we heard from them?
They try to find some ancient races.
According to legend, some went to sleep in secret places, deep beneath their ancient cities.
Okay.
The rest walk among the stars, on errands we can never hope to understand, barely aware of our existence.
Maybe it's time we got their attention.
We've already seen that happen already. First season, I think.
Some of the first ones could swat this station as if it were a fly and not even notice they've done it.
Marcus is correct.
Yeah, powerful. I think they're going to have to try. Just have to do it very carefully.
If you only send a signal, they will not answer. They must be found and contacted personally. The danger is considerable, and the odds of success are very small.
Maybe they need Kosh to do this. They can probably listen to Kosh. Hello. They're going to use the planet to try to contact these people.
Delenn tells me that you're going to try contacting the first ones. In doing so, you will see things no human has ever seen before. It will be fun. Assuming you're not vaporized, dissected, or otherwise killed in an assortment of supremely horrible and painful ways.
Yeah, that could ruin the fun.
Stories of vast and nameless forces that prowl the ruins of ancient cities.
Sounds interesting.
To quote a human phrase, it gives me the screaming willies.
You see, I've noticed that you've been spending quite a bit of time in closed meetings with Captain Sheridan. What might...
Still keeping an eye on him. If he knows, then Londo probably knows too.
Diplomatic exchanges between our two governments?
Ah, yes, of course, of course.
And he's definitely going to want to know what they're talking about.
What do you know about Rangers?
Oh, the Rangers.
Nothing. Why? Should I?
Starting to make a name for themselves?
If one didn't know better, one might conclude that these humans and Minbari are both part of the same organization.
That's not too far-fetched.
Since you aren't able to help me, I'll just continue making inquiries on my own.
Ah, okay. So he's got to shut him up now. Somehow.
I'll let you know what...
You come up with a story. If Jakar can figure all this out, then surely Londo can, which that might cause some problems.
I've been assigned here by the Ministry of Peace. The Nightwatch Division.
Oh, crap. The Nightwatch Division.
I'm to be your new political officer.
I don't need a political officer.
Oh, but the Senate disagrees.
She's going to be a problem.
Your decisions might have been correct. On some level. But there are ways of doing things.
So condescending. On some level.
Someone who can whisper in your ear, who could warn you about governmental policies you might bump into. Keep you from making costly political mistakes that might jeopardize.
Hopefully she doesn't stick around too long. She's going to get in the way a lot.
The president proposes, and the military disposes. Unless there's been a coup, no one told me.
Not yet.
I am simply here to advise. Captain, the decision's already been made. There's nothing we can do about it.
That's all she can do is talk, because he doesn't have to listen to her.
And I suggest dinner. At the Fresh Air restaurant in a couple of hours. Around 1800 hours.
I just wouldn't talk to her.
I can't. I have another appointment.
Really?
Unless you can force him to talk to her.
In time, you'll find I'm not as bad as you might think.
I doubt that. Now he's got to find a way to work around her.
You'll have to go in my place. Get the information and get back as soon as you can.
Not a problem. Anything else you need?
A glass of whiskey, a gun, and 2 bullets.
Understood.
Okay.
Zach, you are a member of Nightwatch. You have priorities as well.
And she's part of the Nightwatch
Never
team.
make the mistake of forgetting that.
Nightwatch has a lot of influence. And it's already grown very big.
I ask for Captain Sheridan.
Jeez, he's angry.
He's busy.
He seemed very happy before when he was on Babylon 5.
Anybody else would be upset, but to me, it's just one more wonderful surprise. I mean, I even surprise myself sometimes. So I guess there's nothing wrong with me surprising you. Right?
Okay.
I like you.
That worked.
Earth would never ally itself with the government that's bent on war.
Yes, but we have signed
They
a
already
treaty
have.
with the Centauri.
Exactly. Which proves my point.
Okay. How does that prove her point?
Earth doesn't have homeless.
Excuse me?
We don't have the problem.
Since when?
Yes, there are some displaced people.
Okay.
But they've chosen to
making
be
up
in that
lies?
position. They're either lazy or they're criminal or they're...
Jeez.
Can't get a job.
EarthGov has promised a job to anyone
Right
who
here.
wants one. So,
She's
if
terrible.
someone doesn't have a job, they must not want one.
What kind of jobs are they promising?
By the mentally unstable. And we've just instituted correctional centers to filter them out at an early age.
Okay. Just filter out the mentally unhealthy instead of helping them. Jeez.
Well, all right, there's the Marzies, but that won't change until they stop fighting the Earth rule.
And when exactly did all this happen?
Yeah, she's a bigger problem than I thought.
Before you can deal with the problem, you have to redefine it.
But you can't deal with the problems by pretending they don't exist.
Embarrass our leaders by pointing out the flaws in our society that they're aware of and dealing with in their own way. Some people just enjoy finding fault with our leaders.
Okay.
They're troublemakers. Or they're simply just unpatriotic. None of which describes you. Now, do you want people thinking otherwise?
I definitely would if they're the ones thinking it.
I admire your honesty and your record and your attitude.
Yeah, I don't think she does.
Quite frankly, I think I could come to like you. Quite a lot.
Okay. She's not reading the situation very well. He's clearly not into her. She's still trying to seduce him to get him on her side.
Well, here you go. Oh, your jacket.
I'll send her in there.
It really is quite safe.
I think they might need another interface that's easier to access.
But whatever you do, do not stray from the path.
Okay. Well, hopefully she can see the path.
I see it.
Okay.
I know this place. I've seen it in the star charts. Sigma 957.
Sigma 9.
I can feel their footprints in the sand.
Looks like they're still there.
They're coming back again. Soon. I can...
Interesting. Coming back.
It knows I'm here.
What? Someone's watching her.
It's pulling me in. I can't stop it.
It is the enemy.
The enemy.
Go back to the path.
I can't.
No spine on her.
It knows I'm here.
Spine on that planet.
It knows my name.
Shit, that's not good.
Break off! I can't pull you out without killing you.
Who's that?
Don't look at it!
They're not the shadows, are they?
That's it. Come back now.
They seem like balls of light, not the shadows.
This Earth Force 1 before it exploded. I can warn them.
Well, how can she see back in time?
No. It's too late. You're seeing the shadow of things long gone.
Okay, he's just seen a projection of it.
I've wanted Santiago dead for so long. I wasn't sure we could really pull it off.
Earth Force One will never return from Io. The power is now yours, Clark.
It's this dude.
Mr. President.
Knew he had something to do in becoming president. They really need to deal with that guy. They're gonna have to clean up the government somehow. I don't know how they're gonna do that.
The image I saw, the message, can you record it?
Yes, but how?
Do it, please. The proof we've needed that President Santiago was assassinated, that Clark was...
They can even record that message?
We've got it. We've got it.
Is that gonna be enough? I don't think it would be enough. I don't think they can tell them where they got it from.
I don't mind doing my part. I just object to doing their part as well. It's a...
But, of course.
As I said, we must all do our part.
Jeez.
Perhaps now you find the presence of a political officer a bit more appealing.
Not really.
I don't think...
Good. Don't.
Okay. One way to distract her.
Better. Oh, but there's no need to rush.
She's the one that's taken her clothes off already.
2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Well, you can just tell her to get lost.
I can't leave without an explanation. She'll be all over me.
Looks to me like she's already all over you.
The risk of exposing the operation to an outsider, you'll have to go without me.
Definitely not to her.
John?
Good luck, Captain. I think you're about to go where everyone has gone before.
I once believed the Centauri had the market on secret meetings on Babylon 5.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Everything's status quo.
Takar's really trying to get involved in this.
Something is going on, Mr. Garibaldi. I sense a gathering of forces that could perhaps help my people.
Maybe in time.
Then perhaps I could help you.
I appreciate that, but I don't see how.
Then...
Yeah, I don't know how much Takar can actually do to help them. At least not at the moment. Although he does seem to know a lot. He seems to know there's something going on.
From this point on, it will be inappropriate for Earth Force personnel to publicly criticize the government or its decisions.
Okay.
Families and friends who might draw others into compromising situations.
Okay, well, it looks like he's got some problems with his past.
Security is supposed to act according to the rules of due process.
But you are now an arm of the political office, and this widens the scope of your authority.
Okay.
We've revised the rules of evidence to make them more flexible.
Isn't all this a little extreme?
Yes.
Is he just realizing this now? It's very extreme. I think it's only going to get more extreme.
There may be some minor and temporary abridgments in the traditionally protected areas of speech and association, but only until this crisis is over.
It's only going to be temporary.
Loyal citizen to keep Earth safe.
I doubt they even think it's going to be temporary.
And ideologically pure.
Trying to keep things pure.
You don't have to keep busy every moment of every day.
I don't remember authorizing a change in discussion to include my personal life.
I have to be authorized to talk to you like a person.
Okay. She does always seem to be busy. Oh, found something. It's a crazy looking ship. How are they going to be able to talk to him?
If Draal's information is right.
There's a giant disco ball there. Taking over the ship. Whoa. What is that?
My name is Susan Ivanova. Commander, Earth Force. This ship is the White Star. We've come to find you.
The thing looks so cool.
The Vorlons?
I think you just hit a nerve. The Vorlons must owe them money or something.
Okay, they don't like the Vorlons.
Which they're just not willing to speak to us in it.
Who knew they were French? Sorry.
Well, she's smart. They definitely understand her.
Will you join us in a fight against the shadows? Is that a yes or a no?
It's not a yes. They can definitely use their help.
Will never return from Io. The power is now yours, Clark. Mr. President.
I'm surprised they got a recording like that. I don't know how that worked.
How we got it, and why we were looking for it.
I'll send it to General Haig. He'll get it to the right people without it being tracked.
Yeah, they got to get it out there somehow.
That code is kept top secret to prevent false orders from being given. It can't be faked. Code will tie this right back to President Clark.
Okay. Maybe it will be enough. They get into the right place at the right time to actually do something. But for some reason, I don't think it's going to be this easy.
Zog.
Is back with an answer?
Zog?
Zog.
Zog? Zog what? Zog yes? Zog no?
Just Zog.
It's leaving. My guess is Zog means no.
Like hell. I am not letting them leave here without saying yes.
Really?
How's she going to do that?
Perhaps a big red and white sign with the words stop on it? I'll put a bucket on my head and pretend to be the ancient Vorlon god Buji.
That's it.
Hmm. Is that real? Ancient Vorlon god named Buji.
The Vorlons said that you wouldn't be up for a fight like this. In fact, they said in the
Okay.
last war, they carried you. Did most of the work.
It's an interesting way to go about it.
They said that if you got involved with this one, you'd just get hurt.
Oh, they stopped too. They're falling for such an old trick.
Vorlons are really pretty close to perfect, aren't they? And strong.
Well, yeah, they really don't like the Vorlons. I can't believe this is actually working.
We'll be sure and send you a message as soon as the fighting is over, so you can come back out again.
It's not making them happy. Got them to come back.
When it is time, come to this place. Call our name.
Speaking English.
Be here.
Well, she got them on their side. I'm glad they sent her. Now I've got a very interesting ally. That's definitely going to become very handy. And for some reason, they're not a big fan of the Vorlons. And they fell for such an old trick, too.
And are strongly urging the appointment of a special prosecutor to evaluate the evidence.
Off.
They're definitely going to try to cover it up. Make it out as if it's fake. They might even have the power to do that. Who knows how much power they have at the moment. They seem to have a lot of people on their side in the government.
What's a Code 7R, huh? I looked it up in the books. It ain't there. So, I have to wonder.
Well, yeah, he can't be trusted with that kind of information. Especially when he's involved in the Nightwatch.
Nightwatch says the only people who have to worry are the ones with something to hide.
Which is everybody?
I'm just trying to get through this thing, and it ain't easy. I'm walking a tightrope here, and I thought you'd understand.
Just get off the rope.
That's one down and what? Several thousand more to go?
Yeah. Well, if this war is going to be as bad as Delenn says, we'll need all the first ones we can find.
I wonder how many they're going to find. I wonder if any of them are on the Shadows side. Don't know how many of them fought in the last war, and who was on whose side.
Just curious. You ever hear of a Code 7R? I thought...
Yeah, and this is why you can't tell them anything.
Well, that's my ship.
Well, at least she's going to be gone for a little while, hopefully.
But sooner or later, we'll find whoever is responsible for this outrage. And they'll be punished. Severely. Publicly. And permanently.
The general might be in trouble.
The Book of Jaquan. Read it. We'll talk afterward.
I don't read,
Okay.
Narn.
Learn.
Jeez, that's going to take a while forever.
He hates me.
Couldn't translate into English for him. It wouldn't take as long. Alright guys, ever have it? Another episode down? What a crazy episode. A lot of things will happen. A lot of stuff about the first ones. And a lot of stuff about the government and their plans on how they're taking over and changing things. It's not good. And I don't think this evidence they found in this episode is going to be enough to take them down. They're going to try to find a way to discredit the information I mean, with the number of people they got on their side, probably wouldn't be too hard. But I guess they just got to keep plugging away, break them down slowly, hopefully. I mean, I think it's only a matter of time before this government gets taken down. I don't know how they plan on doing it at the moment, but it's going to happen eventually. I'm just interested to see how they do it. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me for this episode. Thanks so very much for watching. I hope you had a great day, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye.